The devil walked into Lime Balls on a rainy Nashville night, while the lost souls sat and sipped their soup in the sickly neon light. And the devil, he looked around the room, then got down on his knees. He says, "Is there one among you scum who rolled the dice with me?" Well, Red, he just strums his guitar, pretending not to hear. And Eddie, he just looks away and sips on his beer. Vince, he says, "Not me, I'll pass. I've had my share of hell." They kept scribbling on a napkin some songs he thought would sell. Ronnie just kept whispering low to the snuff queen clutching his sleeve. Somebody coughed and the devil scoffed and turned on his heels to leave. "Hold on," says a voice from the back of the room, "before you walk out that door. If you're looking for some action, friend, well, I've rolled them dice before." And there stood Billy Markham. He's been on the scene for years, singing all of them raunchy songs that the town didn't want to hear. He'd been cut and bled 1,000 times, and his eyes were wise and sad. All his songs were the songs of the street, and all his luck was bad. "I know you," says Billy Markham, "from many a dark and funky place, but you always spoke in a different voice and wore a different face. Me, I've gambled here on Music Row with hustlers and with whores, and hell, I ain't afraid to roll them devilish dice of yours." "Well, then get down," says the devil, just as if he was gonna pray, "and take those dice in your luckless hands, and I'll tell you how the game is played. You get one roll and you bet your soul, and if you roll 13 you win, and all the joys of flesh and gold are yours to touch and spend. But if that 13 don't come up, then you can kiss your ass goodbye and will your useless bones to God, 'cause your goddamn soul is mine." 13, says Billy. "Hell, I played them tougher games. I've loved ambitious women, and I've rode on wheelless trains. So give me room, you stinking fiend, and let it all unwind. Nobody's ever rolled a 13 yet, but this just might be the time." Then Billy Markham, he takes the dice, and the dice feels heavy as stones. They should, the devil says, 'cause they're carved from Jesus' bones. And Billy Markham, he turns the dice, and the dice, they have no spots. "I'm sorry," says the devil, "but they're the only dice I got." "Well, shit," says Billy Markham, "now I really don't mean bitch, but I never thought I'd stake my role in a sucker's game like this." "Well, then walk off," says the devil. "Nobody's tied you down." "Walk off where?" says Billy Markham. "It's the only game in town. But I just want to say before I make my play that if I should chance to lose, well, I will my guitar to some would-be star who will play some honest blues, who ain't afraid to sing the words like damn or shit or fuck, and who ain't afraid to put his ass on stage where he makes his bucks. But if he plays his guitar safe and sings some sugary lies, I'll haunt him till we meet in hell. Now, give me them fucking dice." And Billy Markham shakes the dice and yells, "Come on, 13. And the dice, they roll and they come up blank. You lose, the devil screams. "Oh, but I must say before we go our way that I really like your style. Of all the fools I've played and beat, you're the first one who lost with a smile. Well, I'll tell you something, Billy Markham says those odds weren't too damn bad. Damn, 14 years on Music Row, that's the best damn chance I've had. Then arm in arm, Billy Markham and the devil walk out through Limeball's door, leaving Billy's old beat-up guitar there on the floor. And if you go into Limeball's now, you can see it there today, hanging from a nail on the wall of peeling gray is Billy Markham's old guitar that nobody dares to play.